flu, and I've had the stomach problems, and I've had everything the last week.
I have a cough as my sinuses is still full of dog dander.
Do you have a 38.2 temperature?
No, I do feel cold though.
But it is also cold outside.
One sec. I haven't got my local going yet.
Okay.
It's fine. I'm just talking about marketable plushies with a friend.
Come on. No, not this one. That one. Okay, there we go. My local is now
recording. Yeah.
Anyway, before we face the terror of fire and water, we must sit through a good episode.
Yo, what?
It's probably my favorite episode I've ever watched.
It's a pretty good episode. And could somebody tell us what that episode is called?
We got some Bloodlines.
That's right. We're taking a departure from Stargate for once to talk about one of my favorite video games, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines.
I was referencing Robin Thicke, who I remember exists, after my university tried to cancel him. Wait, you went to my university. You should remember this.
I went to your university several years after you did.
That's true, yeah. That was old, yeah.
You're old.
I know. Look, it's not my fault I grew up around such great buddies as Homer and fucking Plato. That guy never wanted to leave the cave.
Yes, my favorite philosopher. I particularly love his favorite quote, the famous quote of his, which was, beer. And Pope is getting ready to strangle me right now.
No, I'm gonna hug, then strangle. Maybe one then the other. We'll find out.
That's hot.
Okay.
So I mean, I'll record it, and we can sell it, and we can put it out the page as a bonus.
Oh yeah. Before we begin,
talk about Stargate.
No.
Before we talk about Stargate, hello everybody. Welcome to another episode of Stargate Oversight. I am your lovely Arcticia Frost, and my pronouns are she and her.
I am Hope Frayall once again, and my pronouns are she and it.
Wow, you're still Hope.
I'm Ryan.
Hi, Ryan.
Hi, Ryan.
My pronouns are he, him. The end.
Good for you, buddy. We're glad you found a set that suits you.
Yeah, that'll do.
Well, you know, we're going to force time him later, but...
Look, it's fine. I have the cat ear headphones for next episode.
And
need them.
Speaking of force femming...
What? That's next episode.
We begin this episode...
Visit to scenic tent in the woods.
Yeah, with the Goa'uld priests doing the force feminization surgery on Teal'c.
No. I really liked this episode.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your entertainment, gold in a jar! And also some drums, and some dudes in weird robes, and Teal'c on the operating table.
And they're stuffing a wiggly worm into his chest.
No symbolism here.
His stomach, yes. And then he wakes up.
It was all a dream. Teal'c is instead on a table in the medical room, and SG want to playing Alien Autopsy with him.
Yeah, they're like, hey, so it turns out that if we remove a man's immune system, he will probably die.
Well, yeah, but they tried to kind of give him an immune system, I think.
With the power of 90s drugs.
Yeah, I don't quite get what they were doing.
Yeah, I mean, it's 90s drugs, so they were probably just like, put some opioids in it and we'll probably be okay.
Well, I think what happened is they gave him a blunt and then just shot him full of all the leftover drugs from Project MK Ultra, just to see what would happen.
Well, Teal'c, we shot you up with opioids and benzos, so we assume you must be fine now.
You do know the story about the FBI field officers and drugging each other?
No, I don't.
So basically, there was this culture in the FBI that they would just go around drugging each other for fun, just to see what would happen. and there was like one guy who got so paranoid he was on drugs. They're like, shit, we have to actually drug this guy now to see what would happen.
Fuck,
was like-
fuck. See, I hate cops, but now I have never wanted to work for the FBI more than ever.
Unfortunately, that time is long gone.
You know what? The fucking woke lefty say I can't drug my mates in the FBI anymore.
Afraid not know that you cannot steal from the FBI tuck shop anymore. You have to pay like everybody else.
Oh man, oh god. Alright, I want a movie that the entire premise is that someone has been stealing from the FBI tuck shop and their entire goal is to find out who it is, but it's like FBI agents being really serious, but it's fucking like 20 pence. Okay, but I still want to see that movie I made up. Did you take the salt and vinegar? I didn't, sir, I swear.
If only we could find a way to study a Goa'uld without killing Teal'c.
But it needs to be a live Goa'uld, and it needs to be one that isn't as dangerous as one that isn't currently...
How about we go back to that planet, Teal'c? But that's incredibly dangerous and they want to kill me, Teal'c. Do you have another reason why you want to go there? No!
Nope.
No!
No! Literally 10 seconds earlier was screaming, Ryan!
No, Ryan. He was screaming,
boy! No, that's not for another 10, 20 years. He was screaming.
No. Christopher Judge is Kratos. Come on.
Yes, I know. He is probably my favorite Kratos. Like, okay, I will just...
Yeah, he's he's probably my favourite Kratos. Yeah, there's been two.
Yes, and he's my favourite. And
I know, but you're acting like...
Gosh.
You're acting like, yes, of all of the various Kratoses there have been, there's been two.
There's been three. Actually.
Ryan is swirling wine, adjusting his monocle while wearing a big God of War t-shirt.
Seriously, I loved God of War 1 to 3, and I really was upset that they changed the voice. And then when Chris Judge came onto the scene, I'm like, alright, no, I'm not upset anymore. This man can do whatever he wants. It's fine.
Yeah, but but this new God of War game is weird woke bullshit. Where are the QTEs to have sex with women?
Where are the QTEs to throw a topless woman into a machine to make it work?
We'll get to the misogyny later. We do have a dash of misogyny in this very good episode.
Where are the QTEs to throw a random man who was in hell into a machine to make it stop working when there was literally a rock right there?
The Doom Guy approach.
Fucking love God of War, it's so dumb.
But yeah, Hammond is like, nope, we will not go back to Teal'c. Absolutely not.
No matter the fact that the FBI really want a live Goa'uld, I mean, what could possibly go wrong giving one of those to the CIA, the FBI?
They're going to prank their friends by making them a Jafar.
It's fucking a super soldier situation, but it's just Goa'uld.
No. They're doing the MK Ultra thing to the Goa'uld and just shooting it up with fentanyl.
No, they're going to kidnap Abydos, and then they're going to stick him in like an MK Ultra room while they systematically destroy his entire political ideology. You know that was a real thing that the CIA did to torture people. Basically, like the CIA would just force you into an interrogation room, and the only thing they would do to you is systematically find any flaws they can in your ideology to make you depressed and want to kill yourself.
Our boys in the FBI protecting America from itself.
Protecting America from Martin Luther King Jr.
Yeah, the CIA killed MLK. We know.
No, the FBI killed MLK, honey.
Oh yeah, sorry. Look, I get the two mixed up. They basically both do horrible things in the name of freedom in America.
Anyway.
Tsundere Teal'c does not want to talk about this, and
Teal'c storms off to his room, and then Jack follows him, and he's like, "Okay, Teal'c, I'm going to get you to tell me what's really going on here. No matter how painful it is, no matter how much you don't want to tell me, I will..." My son is there. I want to go rescue him.
Jack, stop sulking. I have a son.
Yeah, it's cool. You don't need to evoke the power of the bromance.
I have a wife too. What?
Why did you not tell us?
I thought you would be bad to let you know because weakness of warriors and
and we're just going to prove you right now by getting angry and yelling at you.
To be fair, yeah.
So they try and propose this again It's time to Hammond and be like,
don't tell him why.
they don't tell him why, so they basically just make the same arguments again, and he still says no. And they're like, how could that have happened?
And they're like, but sir, we think it's really serious. Okay, why though? Well, Colonel, this isn't the first barbecue I've been to.
This is not my first barbecue, Colonel.
Yeah.
So Texan.
Hey, did you know he's from Texas?
Wait,
Literally later in the episode go, Hammond's from Texas.
do you guys know about the JFK barbecue conspiracy theory?
No.
No, I don't.
So
Enlighten me.
this is a conspiracy theory that was invented by Well, There's Your Problem, and the conspiracy theory is that JFK was killed by the people of Texas for preferring Kentucky barbecue over Texas barbecue.
Okay, the thing is though, I can almost believe that.
Like, he just got to Texas, bit into the Texas brisket, and was so good that his head exploded.
Well, I don't believe that because we all know that the CIA killed JFK, and the CIA is made up of repressed, like, Mormons, so...
He was too Irish and Catholic for them, so they had to kill him.
Oh no, Biden's next.
Biden just going for a walk and just being like, oh, what's this? Oh. It's the CIA come to kill me.
Biden's gonna see it from a mile away because he's gonna be like, I know a car bomb when I see one.
He is part Irish after all. People of Ireland, we love you.
Yes, Mr. Sunak. I have somebody I would like to.
I'm not affiliated with this podcast. I am not. No.
Yeah, I have someone I would like to refer to the Prevent program.
Oh, it's not the Prevent program anymore. It's the fucking It's the How Dare You Talk Shit About Britain camps now that we're getting.
Camps?
Something like that.
I like camping.
I hope that these camps don't, say, concentrate large amounts of people into a single place.
I mean, yeah, they do is to give everyone COVID.
Camping's fun. Tents, light a fire.
Yeah, I heard that these sort of like refugee detainment camps require a lot of concentration to maintain.
They're all going to concentration. I mean, happy camps. I wish I had that drop from South Park.
Oh yeah, we did that recently as the bonus episode, which I totally didn't forget to put up and have Hope remind me to do it like 20 minutes ago.
Well, I mean, it's only a day late.
Hey, we never ever specified the time when we put the bonus episode up.
Yeah, it's just T plus 24 hours.
Yes,
I have some notes. U.S. Army leaving civilians, non-combatants, and those with links to their armed forces behind.
Never gonna happen. Never happened.
Hey, by the way, I've got these great brochures. They were quite happy about how we've been promoting Canada, so we got some messages from the Afghanistan Tourist Board asking us to promote that. Just thought I'd bring it up there, completely unrelated to what you were just saying.
Oh, have they given you and me free jobs?
Do we get to talk about Star Trek? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ.
How
sure.
are you, Ryan?
I am so ill.
Welcome back to Red Letter Media. We're going to talk about Star Trek again.
For reference, dear listeners, I have had the flu the last week, and I am currently coming down for a temperature of 38.2 degrees Celsius for anyone who is not using the correct method. And I don't feel correct.
Yeah, we get a General Hammond scene.
Yes, where Hammond says to Jack, you have to go to the headmaster's office.
Yeah, and that's where he gets told about Hammond being very experienced with barbecue, and that, listen, you can't do that. Please?
You have to tell me the truth. No, I will not tell you the truth. Tell me the truth. Okay, Teal'c has a son. Okay, you can go. That's basically, yeah. It's like, then they, just as they're basically Hammond is being like, yeah, you can go, they hear like the alarm of the gate going off.
Yeah, Teal'c has taken matters into his own hands and is hitting the bricks on his own.
And they're all like, no, Teal'c, no, you're gonna die if you do that.
And he's like, oh, fine. My friends don't want me to die, so I will go with you. Can come with me, and we will do this as a team. Because
And then Hammond is like, I have decided now to change my mind because we don't have enough runtime of the episode for there to actually be any kind of debate about this.
we have already deleted several kind of serious scenes later on, probably. No, I will have stuff to say about this later. There's clearly some scenes are fucking missing. I must ask, though, SG-1 have raided the prop department for the priest robes, because where the hell did they get them?
Yeah, where did they get the... Okay, like, I can understand where they got, like, the Goa'uld stuff from, maybe, but,
this
like...
is a bit like, we've never really seen them interrogate or capture or do anything with the priests. Like,
Yeah,
the
and all
Goa'uld
the
stuff,
robes-
yeah, kind of.
All the robes are lacking bullet holes. They haven't introduced the Zat yet, so they don't have a stunner.
Do you know what? They got the fucking someone on the team who's really good at like sewing, and they went, "Hey, can you?"
But yeah, I can understand where they got like the gold armor from, because I think Jack was just wearing it when they took him back. But
my canon is Daniel Jackson is really good at sewing, and he made them all nice little outfits.
Is Daniel Jackson really good at makeup too? Because someone gives them all the fucking apophis marks on their
that's
head.
Jack. That's Jack O'Neill. He's really good at makeup. So.
Okay, I mean, we see later Teal'c is really good at makeup because he's clearly wearing eyeliner and mascara.
No, that's the Stargate Initiative's makeup department.
I mean, why not?
Oh my god, we are going out to space. And we are humanity's first experience of like aliens. So we have to look our best. So we have a makeup department. Yeah,
Yes!
I agree. No, totally on board. Absolutely on board.
The makeup department love it whenever there's a night out, so they could just make everyone look absolutely fucking fabulous.
I fucking love the idea of humanity's first people meeting new races. What do? Hey, makeup. We have to look our best, guys. Come on.
Yeah. They come across like the East London aliens who are like, "Well, you humans look like a bunch of tarts."
And then they meet the Essex aliens who are like, "Oh, you humans aren't done up enough. Hang on, come on, we'll give you."
You humans look like a bunch of slags.
God forgive if the aliens see some humans with fucking pimples or signs of being tired.
Imagine if they see a human with like eye bags, they're just like, "We're not going to talk to you now." What?
Guy shows up with acne. Nope, get out.
Yep, that's actually part of the stringent recruitment process for the Stargate Initiative. Hammond is like, "No, you have to look appropriate for television."
Is that why SG-1 is fucking Jack O'Neill, Daniel Jackson, the man with like really quite a chiseled face, actually?
Yes.
And Samantha Carter, the woman that everyone has a crush on.
I mean, we'll see SG-6 next episode, and they are not fit for TV. Like, we see their leader.
Oh, that's rude, but...
Yeah, no, come on. The head of SG-6 is like some bald guy in his 50s.
So where are we? Yes, they're putting on their fancy robes and armor, and then they're going through the gate.
Yep.
And then once they arrive, they do a speech check and pass it completely.
Yeah, the Goa'uld have learned the Teal'c gate is actually guarded, but our boy Kratos has balls of steel and passes his bluff check.
Yep. No, don't worry, guys.
It's broken. It's fine.
We are totally from Apothos. He sent us. It's all fine. He forgot to tell you. Can I look at your helmet? No. And then once they get away from the guys, they stow their disguises away for some reason, I guess.
Yeah, you need to keep your disguises intact. And we then get a message from our sponsors, the Vancouver Forestry Commission.
We do indeed. Yeah, we love them.
Nature's forests are very beautiful, but that doesn't mean you should be camping carelessly, as we see from this destroyed home.
Excuse me, I need to give our Vancouver like sponsorship thing, right?
Go for it.
Hi there. Have you considered coming to Vancouver? Look at the trees; they're green. Anyway, so that was the.
Come to Canada. You can smoke weed.
Yeah,
the
smoke
trees are
weed,
green.
throw your cigarette butt away, and burn down this man's house.
Exactly. Oh yeah, Teal'c is like, don't worry, we will find my wife and son. Sorry, let me correct
You will
that.
find.
My wife and son. My wife.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, we need to find.
My wife.
They will
Sorry, we're having
be.
too much fun with this.
They will be in my home, which nothing bad has probably happened to. Oh no, something bad has happened to my home.
Yeah, someone's graffitied it.
Well, they've done a little bit more than that.
Yeah, someone threw away their fucking joint and burned it down.
Yes.
Yes.
And there is a strange
Yes,
sigil.
we're gonna come back to the fact where Teal'c think. Speaking of burning down the forest, Teal'c's family might be dead.
Yes. Well, yes, we find that sigil on inside of his house, which translates to traitor. And
is that relevant anymore?
Oh man, once again, the greats are cribbing. They're all cribbing from Stargate. The great Star Wars.
This is Stargate.
Yeah,
honey.
Star Wars is copying off Stargate. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's like, so Teal'c is like tearing through the rubble and being like, oh no, they are dead.
Honestly, this house was built incredibly well, considering the timber hasn't burnt all the way through, so that it can be shoved aside dramatically, and
I will
the
say,
walls are still up.
When Teal'c walks into the house and starts throwing around the timber, I can hear the God of War music start playing. Just he just walks in and starts smashing.
Actually, yeah. And then from this point onwards in the episode, Teal'c actually his skin actually becomes pure white after he becomes permanently tainted with the ashes of his family.
Legitimately, all I can think of is dead wife and son smashing his house up. This is just God of War.
Again, there is a reason we call Teal'c Kratos repeatedly.
Yeah, and it's actually really funny that you mentioned that, because if you remember at the beginning of this episode, there was a cut forward to Teal'c killing himself by throwing himself off a mountain.
Yeah. And so Teal'c threw himself from the highest mountain in all of California. And
Vancouver, come on, they don't have the budget for California.
Sorry, my mistake.
And so Teal'c throws himself from the top of that very prominent California nature reserve rock face that's in every episode of Star Trek.
Stargate.
No, I was
I
referencing.
know.
I'm actually referencing Star Trek.
I know you are.
Fuck you.
Again, if you can't tell, listeners, we're all varying degrees of sick, tired, or just plain mad.
What do you mean? I'm normally like this.
That's true. You're just normal for once in your life.
Yeah. If only there was a man who would pop out of the woods right now to tell us what happened.
Surprise!
That
Old
wouldn't
man
happen,
jump
right?
scare.
Wait, what?
Oh, surprise! An old man jump scare.
An old man? Are you talking sort of like...
You have to come. Now.
Yeah, no, an old man. He's very surprised to see Teal'c has friends because...
But I expected you to come.
Wow.
Yeah, we have Bratek.
Master Braytak, who
Braytak, yes.
You may recognize Master Braytak if you are a fan of shitty Rapture movies. He was in Megiddo Omega Code 2. And so I actually looked up what else Tony Amon Taylor is in. He's in many things, from the straightest video game in the world, World of Warcraft, to the gayest movie, The Mask of Zorro, and he's also father in Fallout 4, so he is running the entire gambit of sexualities. Gay, straight, and Todd Howard. Teal'c, having seen the Master Braycheck has arrived,
My wife and son.
yeah, he wants
My
to...
wife.
Yeah, he needs help to find his wife. His wife and son, to be precise, but...
And don't worry, they are perfectly alive, but I do not know where they are. But don't worry, they could be anywhere. They could even be in several random locations scattered throughout this planet. But I think they might coincidentally be in the first one that we check.
Quick, to the pit.
I think you mean to the abandoned Doctor Who set.
It's
Yes.
a fucking the pit.
Yes, we have to fly to Wales, to the quarry in Wales, to find your wife and son. But while we do that,
Jack!
how about you two nerds? How about you two nerds go back to the gate?
Oh, yeah, we did. We also missed the fact that Braytek
yes,
and Jack
yes.
O'Neill have a little wrestling match, and Braytek's just like, man, I'm a little stiff for 133.
Try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Thank you.
Basically, the guy comes in and goes, "Oh, what are these weaklings? I could snap your arm like a ah!" And then
Then Jack is like, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you, old man.
and then the guy's, "Oh well, if I was under 100, it's like you're over 100. Oh, I'm so sorry." And then immediately the old man beats him.
yeah, Jack goes like, oh, I'm so sorry, sir. I will help you up, and then the old guy just basically just kicks him in the nuts.
Yeah, Jack gets Una reversoed.
And then the old guy immediately goes,
the
"I
old
like
guy-
all your friends."
Yeah, the old guy yells, that's my purse. I don't know you.
I hate you so much. I fucking love Braytek, and Braytek will be a continuing guest star for the rest of the show. So don't worry.
Wait, are you saying a character actually comes back?
Yeah, Master Braytek will be
In this show? In this show?
Yeah, Master Braytek will be a returning character and will have a bromance with a member of the cast who does not yet have a bro to mance with.
Because that's actually very surprising. Because almost like every other very seemingly important character that we come across in one of these episodes is then followed by Hope saying, "And we will never see this character ever again."
We will see Master Braytek again multiple times, so do not worry.
I'm really glad because I like the guy.
Tony Amenola
yeah.
will be back again and again and again and again.
But yeah, they decide to go and look for the camp south while the nerds go back to the Stargate.
In fact, we will see Braytek again this season.
Ooh. Before that, we got to finish this episode.
We've still got quite a way to go. Yeah.
So anyway, off they go to the pit.
They go off to the pit, and Jack has a moment of his once per episode moment of impotent rage, where he yells, "I'm in command here," and everyone laughs at him.
Yeah, they're walking through a lovely scenic trail in rural Canada. Jack
Buy tickets today.
Yeah, Jack says a human idiom. No one gets him. At least he didn't mention horses. The aliens don't get the joke because aliens, haha. And yeah, then they teleport to Wales to see the pit.
But what is an opera?
What is an opera? It's further up the drop board.
Oh, you actually have it. Okay.
Yeah, I have what isn't.
What is an opera?
There you go.
There we go.
I haven't cleared anything off the drop board. The drop board is big.
Yeah, mine's big-ish. Although I had a few episodes where I wasn't collecting drops, and mine's significantly smaller than
Same,
yours.
but to be fair, there are a few episodes that just didn't really have anything drop worthy.
Yeah, true. But yeah, oh yeah, they have. And as we were sort of mentioning earlier, this is the scene as well where they're discussing your world is godless. No, we have gods. We just don't serve them in the way that you do. Then who do you serve? I serve a bald man from Texas.
Yeah.
Honestly, I love the idea of my god is a bald guy from Texas.
Yes, Hammond.
Yes, Hammond is our god, and unlike the traditional Christian god, Hammond only has one commandment, and that commandment. Fuck! I was going to play the drop. I was going to play
for the morning.
I was going to play the drop.
Would you like to do it?
No. No, I wouldn't.
The moment is gone. The moment is
Your
gone.
moment is gone. The moment is gone. You've spoiled it. Fuck you.
I mean,
But I expected you to come.
yes,
Later.
hope. Ruiner
Later,
of
honey.
cum.
Later,
Ruiner.
honey.
uh,
Yeah, ruined cum shots from Hope. But yeah, we very quickly cut to Samantha Carter and Daniel.
yeah, they're having fun in the definitely not humanly planted conifer woods.
Yeah, and they see some weird priest people carrying some weird shit, and a church bell
Yeah.
sounds out.
We got sinister dudes, sinister music, and Jack and Carter hide behind a tiny Christmas tree.
I fucking love that tree. It's like a little cute. It's the perfect size for like. It's the perfect size tree for a camera to see your face just clearly, but also to provide believable cover in a shot. It's great.
Well, you see, this tree is actually for sale if you would like a Christmas tree. Just contact the Vancouver Forestry Board today.
Wow, really? I can do that?
Yes, you can. Don't worry, for every Christmas tree that they cut down, they plant 47 more.
That
And
sounds
then-
sustainable and useful.
And then they sell those carbon credits to Tesla, who will then sell those carbon credits to someone else.
Dear Elon Musk, sell Twitter. Go fuck yourself. Unban Frosty.
Unban me! I am a political exile.
Yes, we should support our political exile from the world of Twitter.
Apparently, I'm allowed to be on Twitter and you're not, and that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's because Elon Musk is transphobic.
Yay! I win again by being a straight white man.
Fuck you. But yeah, our boys arrive at the camp, and they get the same reaction that I get whenever I go to the women's bathroom.
Damn it, I had that exact joke.
To be fair, I get that reaction if I went to them.
Yeah, they all scream. They all scream at me and yell "traitor."
Ryan, you should show up to the women's bathroom and say, "Oh, I'm AFAB. I'm AFAB. I just look like
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, I'm a trans man.
yeah." And
Surely
because
this
of
is
the
what you
rules, I've been
want,
made to
right?
come in here.
Hey, here's a little aside to all trans people here in the UK right now. As the law stands and as per the Equality Act, you have the right to use whatever bathroom you like and don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Good.
And if they do try to tell you otherwise, kick them in the dick. All that.
Exactly.
Hey, we're equal to opportunities. You can kick him in the dick or the vag.
Yeah, good.
So, yes, Teal'c immediately, like Naruto, runs into the camp and immediately finds the tent where they're doing the ritual on his son.
To be fair, it kind of stands out. There's this big shiny tent behind the shanty town.
But yes, they get in there, and the priest dude...
Yet the priest is the local priest is apparently to do horrible things to a young boy. Again, this is the Teal'c goes in there, tells the priest, "Hey, buddy, stand down, leave my kid alone. I won't do anything to you." The old man tries to stab him with a knife.
The other one immediately grabs a knife.
Laws of nature!
Teal'c just actually dodges, does nothing to hurt the man, just dodges, and then he gets attacked by a hooded assailant.
Mm.
And while the hooded assailant is grabbing him, the priest is trying to attack him, and he pushes the priest away.
And the priest falls on his own knife.
No, the priest doesn't just fall on his own knife. The priest falls down and literally is holding the knife hard into it. It's like you actually stabbed yourself.
But speaking of that attacker, can anyone guess who that attacker is?
Well, it looks a bit, it looks like it has a thinner frame. I swear I saw some long hair flailing around.
Well, it's funny you say that, because the attacker is...
My wife?
The attacker is... There we go.
Oh, wow.
I mean, again, this is the second time the episode has been weirdly prescient. Like, local priest doing horrible things to a young boy with the blessing of a young woman who's looking to gain standing with the church. This is a joke about the Catholic Church and the Japanese Christian cults. It's globally fucked up.
Well, no, if this was the Catholic Church, this would be a young woman with an absent father who would be kidnapped and sent away to some kind of slave labor monastery in Ireland where she's forced to make board games for Hasbro while her kid's taken away. That was that was a real thing the Catholic Church did in Ireland.
What?
Yeah, young. So, well, not it wouldn't be in this case, but in Ireland, the Catholic Church had a practice in which unmarried young women who had children, they would take their kids away from them, and then they would send them to like a convent where they would essentially be forced to like repent their sins by doing slave labor, and this labor was employed by many sort of companies such as Hasbro to make like shit for them, including like Hasbro board games. So if you own a Hasbro board game from the mid to late 20th century, there's a possibility it was made by Irish women doing slave labor.
That's fucked up.
Yep.
Listen. Everything's built on something. All right, it's fine. Yeah, no, that is
What,
fucked
trying
up.
to be General Zod?
It's real bad. It's real bad. Like,
luckily today, all of your stuff is now just made by Uyghurs in slave camps.
Yay!
at least
Next
they live
fighter.
further away from you. Jesus. Oh, their organs are taken. One or the other.
And don't worry though. If you are not in a camp, then the Chinese government will just get a government official to visit your house. A government official assigned to your family who regularly does unannounced visits to make sure that you're not being against the state.
Yay!
Which I would say that would be a policy they would implement in the UK, but they wouldn't want to spend the money on it.
No, they just wouldn't. The problem is the state official wouldn't be able to get in because everyone would just be too embarrassed to let them in.
Well, no, the state official wouldn't exist in the first place because it would require the government to fund them.
That's true. The government doesn't pay many people enough.
No, they would do. They would contract out to like G4S.
Yes, and then you just get reports of G4Ss just being given swirlies in the downstairs toilet. Oh, fuck, that made me sound too posh. Fuck.
I mean, you are posh.
So, anyway...
The downstairs toilet is where we keep the cat litter, so...
The gold that was going to be implanted into his son is fucking dead.
Whoops.
My son will be free. We will hide the body. We will free my son. We will not bow down to anybody.
Teal'c.
And all of this is going to be fine.
Teal'c.
Now, let's
Yes,
take
wife.
my kid back.
Teal'c. Yes, wife. Your son's dying.
Yeah, he was dying and sick.
Teal'c just yells at her and says, "Woman, what have you done?" Like, buddy.
Our son was dying, and the only way to save him was put a gold in him. Oh!
Also, just as an aside, who plays Teal'c's wife? Because I feel like I recognize her, and she is very good at the role.
Give me a minute.
That's what the guys say these days.
I mean, she's attractive. There's no denying that. But she's also a great actress.
Her name is Sally Richardson. She is best known for Dr. Alison Blake in Eureka.
That might be it. Yeah.
Let me open our IMDb. It's funny because fucking Eureka is what got Stargate cancelled. She's also in I Am Legend.
That's definitely where I remember from. Yeah.
Oh yeah, everyone's favorite movie.
Black Dynamite.
Oh fuck yes!
That's another. Yeah, I knew I recognized her.
She's also in a bit of Criminal Minds, The Secret Lives of Wives, The Newsroom, The Sincere. I just thought.
But yeah, it was definitely Black Dynamite and I Am Legend that I recommend.
She's in Family Law. I think what else we'd recognize her from.
In a piece of media called Family Law,
Yes.
or she works in Family Law.
Piece of media, Family Law. Okay, I don't think we'd recognize any of the. She was in an episode of Deep Space Nine as someone.
Basically, quite a perfect actress who I remember from quite a few things. Yeah.
Cool. Okay, that glamour shot they've got of her. Oh wow, she is pretty.
Yes.
So
No. In the glamour shot, she's wearing a suit.
Ooh.
ooh,
Oop, wrong chat. Almost did that to my housemate.
just like Saber from Fate Zero.
Yeah, when are you streaming again? When is Fate coming back?
Fate is not coming back because I have never streamed Fate.
It's in the Fate canon, technically.
Tsukihime will come back one day eventually.
Okay.
Fuck.
We're
Anyway.
off with, so after domestic violence,
Yes,
we're back at the B team. Carter is talking about she can't remember when the last time is she went to church, and same. But they're like following the group of people, and they see a giant CG church in the background. But in the foreground, there's some physical set they can go and visit because the extras are playing with the soda stream.
Indeed. Yeah, Teal'c's kid is very sick.
Damn that kid tiny, my notes say.
But don't worry, we have some field medicine which will help treat his illness, which will help exactly not at all in this episode.
He's down with sickness, or in this case, scarlet fever. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to nitpick this scene. This is probably like the biggest nitpick I'd have in this whole really good episode.
Yeah.
Dryak knows how to react to fucking medicinal powder, but she's just offering the mug with that wordlessly. And two, how has she gone from how dare you try and fuck with my child? I sacrificed so much for him, implying she's done some things to get the kid implanted. So why isn't she now trusting Jack enough to give this weird medicine to her kid? Like, I'm missing.
It was a bit. I mean, she's also desperate as fuck, so mate, I
Yeah,
understand.
I guess.
But I will say this: I don't know what the medicine was like in this era. Could they not have fixed scarlet fever in this era? Probably
I
not.
think it's portable antibiotics. Let me Google scarlet fever. In the NHS, perfect. Okay, the kid's at the. He's got the rash, so he's at least in the 12 to 48 hour stage. So he's definitely in the mid stages. You need basically just says keep taking antibiotics.
But they would have to get him out of there in the middle of fucking.
Scarlet fever lasts around a week.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What the fuck did Jack give him then if it didn't fucking do anything?
I mean, it would be one dose of antibiotics. The kid's probably weak because he's not been eating good food and getting enough water.
Okay, fair.
And probably still
Like,
they can't mitigate the temperature.
The reason diseases like this are so devastating to like poorer regions is not because of the disease so much. It's because they just can't. They're already fucked up.
Like, it's easier to fight off an illness when you are well slept, well fed, well
True,
rested.
true.
If you are malnourished, not slept, thirsty as fuck, you are going to be.
Meanwhile, while they're trying to save the kid,
Carter and Daniel are not following biohazard security protocols. They are reaching their hands into the soda stream to steal a good lava. They're not wearing gloves.
Well, so I want to point out that even their probably actual biohazard safety protocol is probably quite bad, because like that biohazard bottle they have is clearly just like a coffee thermos with biohazard sticker on it.
Yeah, I have that in my notes. The biohazard thermos. Most biohazard containers are basically just extra shells around it to protect it in case it shatters, so a thermos will do in a pinch. It's not going to be airtight, which isn't good, but it will do.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, and again, they get back through the Stargate. This is completely uneventful. They save the kid, and then they put the thermos down on the table, and then Hammond goes, "Oh, that was a treacherous journey. I feel like a coffee now. Wait, Hammond, no, don't drink the..."
Okay, so it's a good bit. What actually happens in the episode is we get another promo. Is one, Daniel Jackson chooses to take life and death into his hands.
I fucking love it.
Yes.
I fucking love this bit. So,
Yeah, I do too.
so Jackson is walking away and they had the gourd, and he's like, "Do you know, each of these things is going to grow up and take a human life. I could just end it now." And Carter's like, "No, it will make us as bad as them." He's like, "I guess you're right. Two steps. Two fucking steps.
Hold on.
You can't do that.
Yeah. He takes 2 steps, turns around and then loads into him, and I'm just like, yes!
Literally, the only argument you'd have against it is, Daniel, noise, we are on a stealth mission.
Well, I sure hope we don't end up needing these again later on after we destroy them.
Who cares?
Yeah, what's the worst that could happen?
Kill all the gold.
Kill them all and let the Emperor sort them out.
Yeah,
Burn
sure.
holy MP5 fire!
Sure hope that towards the end of the episode we don't go, damn, could have actually done with still having some of those.
No, I don't think so. I don't think anything like that's gonna. Oh, we get another promo. Visit Canada, a scenic place to watch your child die of a preventable disease.
A scenic place to do impromptu surgery on your child in the middle of the forest.
There is another way to save your child. I must strip.
I must rip the dickworm out of my stomach and put it into my kid.
That sounded noncy as fuck. This entire scene is.
Well, with the weird, like, psychosexual kind of weird implications behind the Gould thing, it is kind of weird, yes.
Yeah.
But
It's not weird. It's very obvious in my mind. The gold is very much seen as that kind of thing.
Quick, don't pay any attention to the scene.
Oh my god, a giant rock! It's a rock and it's giant.
Yeah, look at the giant rock. Pay no attention to what happened in this scene and the awkward psychosexual connotations of this episode will get worse in next episode.
I think the very just kind of weird thing about this scene is how they like make a huge deal out of like, but Teal'c, you're going to die. You can't live without your ghouls. What are we going to do? And then Carter and Jackson just show up and go, we have another one.
I mean, we do get a scene before where Carter proves why she's the base's champion at Apex because she remembers to bring a grenade in duos.
That's true. She does throw a grenade and kill like a fucking bunch of them.
Multi-kill.
Which again is like, MP5 fire doesn't work on the Gould armor except when it does.
Honestly, it does, by this point, it's began to be pretty consistent that actually, bullets hurt. Bullets will kill them.
And a grenade definitely will.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like they very much quickly decided, actually, do you know what? It's so stupid. Guns have to work.
Yeah. We can't make the gun not work. I mean, we can, but that's later on, and for very good reasons why the guns do not work. But again, many, many seasons to go before we meet them.
Also, again, do they ever actually think to go, maybe we should actually take some of the extra of those gold rods to have like more than one?
No. I mean, they have a large stock of them by later on, but not really. They don't use them. They don't do much.
Well, even if you don't use them, couldn't it like just be helpful at least to like, I don't know, deconstruct them and go, that's how they work?
No. Never really taken into account. The MP5 is just replaced with the P90.
Because, maybe if you found out how their technology worked, maybe you could find ways to replicate it on Earth to improve your own military capacity against the Goa'uld.
Oh, just wait and see what the humans build to improve their military capacity against the Goa'uld. It is beautiful, and it costs $7 billion.
Hell yeah, is that actually how much it costs the set designers too?
One of them appears, gets rushed into service, and gets blown up within 2 days. It's brilliant.
It's made of tinfoil and it costs $7 billion.
Yeah, sure, something like that. But enough about the future.
Yeah, they implant they're like, but this baby Goa'uld is too young to be used. There's no way it would work. But again, in the classic spirit of Stargate, because this problem presents itself in the last 5 minutes of the episode, that means that it will work without a hitch.
Look, Kratos is strong enough to just use the ship willpower to be like...
He turns into a thwomp?
Oh, you should definitely make that scene you showed me, the episode art. Is it changed from the regular one?
Oh, I'll send that to Ryan in a second. Actually,
what are you sending to me?
Hang on, Ryan, buddy, old pal. Here you go.
But unfortunately, the bodies the enemy team has an Ash and is able to check the death boxes left behind by the other Goa'uld. And people have killed these guys. Time to blow the dorkiest horn ever.
And so they get back to them and they're like, "Hey guys, Oh yeah, you're Apophis guys, and also, hey, you've got the famous old guy with you. You guys know what happened to these guys that died here?
What?
What? No, we gotta take these people back to Apophis. It's
No, you won't.
yes, we do.
No,
Please
Oh.
let me do the they are my prisoners routine. Please, I worked so hard on it.
Oh, you
No.
may go. You may
no,
go.
you have to leave now. You have to leave now. But before you leave, would you like to approach us as close as you like, so that you can hit us?
Hang on, let me just set my blood staff to flamethrower mode.
Yeah, that old man just goes
And
sick
then-
on mode and just beats the
old man
ever-living
does,
shit out of
like-
all of them.
He does like the sickest fucking combat I've seen in a while.
Yeah.
Beats the ever-living shit out of all of them.
Yeah. Braytax
And
says,
then-
fuck it, we ball. Beats the shit out of everyone's like, right, now I will go train your son and take care of your wife for you.
Okay, is there a reason why they couldn't just go with them?
No.
I
There isn't
don't get
one.
that. I really don't get that. It felt more like a.
We don't want to make them regular cast members.
Yeah, that's really what it felt like.
This is so we could put Ryak in danger in the future and use it for another Teal'c storyline.
Oh, of course. Yeah, it makes no sense that they don't just go back with them.
Yeah. I got nothing either.
So, what does this episode have to tell us about the United States military?
Unlike the actual US military, leaving our friends' civilian weaknesses behind is a very bad thing, and we should do what we can to help them.
Oh, I've got another email from our friends from the Afghanistan Tourism Board. Yeah, it's. Oh, actually, I haven't. I actually have another message here from the US State Department, which says, oh, it's actually quite weird. It says, we will not allow you to come back out of Afghanistan if you go out there because because you're a collaborator, so we don't care about you.
Well, we were never going in the first place. What else to say about the American military? We don't do portable biohazard safety procedure.
God, I want to see how the SG Marines would have messed this up.
The SG Marines would have been like one possessed, a village of civilians dead, entire planet on fire.
Half of them are dead because they tried to eat the Goa'uld as like a bit. Yeah, they were like ribbing each other, going, "Go on, eat it, I dare you." Well, he dared me, sir.
I mean, if they're already dead,
I was dared to eat the Goa'uld.
I was dead.
Doesn't taste good. It doesn't taste good.
Oh my god! No, like you take the Goa'uld, you smoke it, you fry it up with some barbecue sauce and teriyaki.
Yes, General Hammond barbecuing Goa'uld.
No, they go back to the infirmary, and Dr. Fraser is like, "So you're saying you accidentally tripped and fell, and the Goa'uld slipped up your ass?"
No.
Yes. Are you sure you weren't feeging? Don't Google that.
I'm not going to. Thank you.
This is the second episode in a row that you bring up something weird. Last episode it was Soggy Biscuit. Now it's feeding.
Feeging was the practice of sticking a live eel up a horse's ass to make it jump around and appear more lively when you're trying to sell it to someone.
Wasn't that Ginger?
Yeah, it's normally Ginger.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yes, the live eel... So, yes, it was usually Ginger. The live eel was a later practice, a more modern-day practice.
More modern?
Yep. And also, it's a thing that people do to themselves.
I think there's a South Park reference here. Putting a gerbil up your ass.
For possible sexual reasons, and also possibly for some, like, pseudoscience fake medicine type stuff as well.
I don't believe this. This can't be real.
And and then there are like so many like A&E visits which are just like, yes, I see the problem is. It appears a live eel is eaten through your intestines.
Hey Ryan, have you heard of the goat testicle man?
Yes.
Really? What was his thing?
Anyway,
Don't
thank
touch
you
the
for
cross,
listening. Thank you for listening to Stargate Oversight.
Right, podcast Twitter first.
SGO Podcast. Hi, I am Arcticia Frost. You can find me on as Arcticia Frost on co-host. You cannot find me on Twitter, but you can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Arcticia Frost.
Ryan, where can the people find you?
I am exclusively available on this podcast.
There you go. We love you so much. We got you.
That's right. Ryan is exclusively available to you anytime,
Help me.
anytime,
Help me. Help me. Help me.
any time of day. You can call Ryan up and with his real phone number and just have a chat with him.
Any time of year, any time of year, you can find him here.
Yeah, like, look, every step you take, every breath, every move you make, every breath you take, the podcast will be watching you.
We will be watching everything you do, yes. And speaking of watching, you can watch me at twitch.tv/HopeFrayall. And you can find me on Twitter as @HopeFrayall. No, wait, I'm HFrayall on Twitter. I'm HopeFrayall on Twitch. And you should head by my Twitch. My most recent stream was doing a visual novel with famous VTuber Curry the Cat and Nova Star.
Yeah, my most recent stream was when I played fucking Faith back in October.
Stream again.
I will.
Episode's over.
Episode's
Go to your
over.
local- Your water, grab a break.